Hey, what up, guys? We're back. Welcome to the This Is My Moment podcast. I'm your host, Patrick Mitchell. You know who I got riding shotgun.
Yeet, yeet. On time, it's your boy Money Mitch back for another episode.
Let's go to work.
There ain't no stopping it, this is my moment. Join the movement, we bringing people together, bringing positivity, making changes for the better.
Today, I don't even know how to start this one. I got a cat, man, that I've been knowing since 92. Yeah, 1992. And this is going to be some fun.
Yeah, it's real family because I've been knowing them since 96, 97. So, yeah, this is a real throwback right here for real.
Introduce yourself to the family.
How y'all doing? My name Wesley Scott, a longtime friend, more or less brother of Patrick.
Yes, sir.
And Mr. Mitch over here too,
Yeah.
cousin. Basically just, I say I'm an ordinary guy,
Yeah.
learning and figuring out how to maneuver in this an ordinary world.
Dig that.
Yeah.
Dig that. We were talking off camera, man. You was right. I was like, man, this dude show at 10:30, man. This dude ain't finna come. How was the drive up? Over.
It was nice, man. I just hate driving like that, especially because it ain't no scenery. You know,
Yeah.
Man, it just,
Grass.
yeah.
Ball game.
Yeah,
grass.
and then it hit my limit because normally I'm like 2 hours in a vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's your cutoff.
Psh,
If you live over 2 hours, West ain't coming.
but now it was nice, and then especially coming in, seeing the houses and stuff coming up to this area and all that.
Yeah. I told KT I don't like bragging. So I ain't never did no video or nothing. I thought I would do one coming through the
Got
gate.
to, dog.
Coming through the gate.
It's the year of the content, bro. 2024, all content got to go up. Turn the cameras on. Turn the cameras on.
You know I ain't built like that. Mike, what's been going on?
Yeah, man. Staying out the way, growing, learning myself, and then just working.
Man, that's the most important thing, growing and learning yourself. Because if you don't know you, yeah, nobody gonna know you. Facts.
That's true.
Yeah, I think that was always part of my thing too, man. Was just figuring out who I am.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Always just trying to navigate through. You know what I mean? And shoot, I still think, man, even right now, I'm still trying to figure out like what I want to be, if I'm satisfied, if I ain't satisfied, like what satisfied look like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, man, I think that's probably important. What you find out about yourself?
A lot. Yeah, a lot. It's beneficial and helpful by I guess going back, learning myself, figuring out the traumas that caused me to be, I guess, earlier stages, who I was.
Yeah.
Figuring out what caused that to be who I was, and then some of the reasons of the things that I did in my past and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And at that time, not knowing and just going with the flow, but as you grow, sit down, like I say, learn yourself or who you are and figure that out to be better.
Yeah.
But I learned. I wasn't a good person.
Yeah.
In my past, as far as treating people, things I did and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then mainly I learned that it started back after the passing of my mom at 18.
Yeah.
Then I thought everything, like, I was good. Like, I dealt with it all that, had my little sorrow moment and all that, and then just kept moving, doing day to day. But as I got older, saw a special. I watched science shows and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And a doctor was on there one day and was saying that people deal with trauma differently than, I guess, what we thought.
Right.
Yeah.
As far as either you just go act out, be super bad, or you just go always just go into a deep depression and crying.
Yeah.
And that's not the case, to where with mine, the acting out was in different ways.
Yeah.
Like, I shut that situation back in my head and saying I'm okay.
Yeah.
Because everybody's seeing me like, oh, he's still normal. We don't
Yeah.
never see him break down and none of that like that. It never was that moment.
Yeah.
Because to me, I felt I was strong, but it was still things that I was doing
Yeah.
that I was affected by that moment.
Yeah.
And like I say, and I never realized that until I got older.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like that, how they say that come to Jesus moment.
Yeah.
Really hit me was after my business didn't go like I wanted it to.
Yeah.
And that was a straight flat line. Like,
You want the all lefts?
yeah.
Yeah.
In the beginning I would have said like, and that did affect me. Like my mom's death, stuff like that, that did affect me. I look at it as too, not having a true positive social circle
Yeah.
and stuff like that to where I can go to and get just positive feedback as well as positive information to grow. Because like we grew up single parent home.
Yeah.
So at 18, that's when my mom passed, like 25 days after I turned 18.
Yeah.
So at that point, you know,
You was out by yourself.
learning on my own. Like I had people in my life, like your auntie, your mama.
Yeah.
She was there.
Yeah.
Family members and stuff like that. And I've learned like they're there, but they're there to a point.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then as you being 18,
Yeah.
they looking at the number.
Mm,
They're
That's
not
what we talk about yesterday.
they're not looking
Yup.
at the individual. And then I look back even at my family with that situation of my mom passing, they overlooked me and my brother.
Yeah.
They never sat back and was like, damn.
This
how
could
these-
really be affecting them. Yeah.
Yeah. You're right.
Like, and then I can't fault them because our community
Yeah.
wasn't brought up teaching emotions and stuff like that, as well as knowing mental health.
Yeah.
That was a question I was gonna ask you. During your journey, did you do any therapy or reach out to anyone for professional assistance?
Yeah, it wasn't by choice. It by accident, man. No. But I did end up I did counseling, and I felt like that was super helpful because the counseling I actually went to it was counseling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't how I said, because I've known people to go to counseling,
Yeah.
and they have the sit down on the couch type doctor that just listens to you.
Yeah.
Oh, that okay.
Yeah.
Now, what do you think you can do instead of giving you tools or giving you positive feedback to help you when that situation comes back around?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was what I learned, and the counselor she showed me and taught me tools to use,
Yeah.
and actually showed me what my triggers was as well.
Mm.
And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
To where I'm providing this information to you.
Yeah.
You can use it for your benefit, or you can stay where you at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I use that for my benefit, and that was a part of my growth to help me go from being this person from 18 to 20 something to actually when I got my 30, still I ain't gonna fuck up, still fucking up and doing what I chose to do instead of going the route of I've met a lot of people professionally wise that saw the potential in me and saw growth in me.
Yeah.
They gave me tools and information to grow. And I did that professional wise, but personally,
Personal wise, different.
and I look at it like that too. Now where I'm at is all that coexists with one another.
Yeah.
Like we are different when we go to different, like at work,
Yeah.
professional wise, I'm still different, but I know it's a me in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And even where y'all been, it's a you. Because one day somebody done came in your spot and did something to you or rubbed you to where the you at
The
home
real
or
you
in
come
the-
out at work. Yeah. We always say that.
And you like, oh,
I didn't know that
still-
was in
yeah,
you.
that- No, that's me. That's me. That's like, so that's why I'm like, okay,
Look, you don't get the real me.
of the professionalism I have, now I should carry that over to the me.
Yeah.
Because I have people in my life outside of work
Yeah.
that needs to be treated or show that professionalism that I have for those at work.
Yeah.
Only reason I'm being nice and kind to you is because I'm getting a paycheck.
Yeah.
you
But I
But still
still
need to give people in your personal life that same grace.
But not due to the paycheck, just because
it's
of
the
being
right thing to do,
genuine.
yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah.
That's solid.
100%.
Throughout all the years that we've been rocking, I don't think I could have made it, man, without you. Nah, true story, G, man. Like, we used to have hand-me-downs or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like the clothes and stuff at the high.
Man.
I go over my man's house, you know what I'm saying? He got a closet full of clothes. He give me a shirt or something to wear to school. Man, he gave me lunch money, man. And true story. If mom didn't have it or something, I went to shoot me a couple hours back then. You get $2 for lunch.
Hey, bro, you eating everything.
You know what I'm
Pizza,
saying?
pockets, and everything.
$2 for lunch back then, but
Yeah.
But man, I wouldn't have been able to make it through, man, without him. And then when Mary passed, he was always over there, man. I'll tell the story real quick. This ain't got nothing to do with nothing. You remember that Air Force ball?
Oh.
So we both played football, but he played football. I was in ROTC, and they used to call us boyfriend and girlfriend. Like we was no lie, man, no lie. Am I lying? We was always together. Like this, like when we started, I think we had a little time that we got into it or something, but friends do. But when we came back, like we was always together, and we went to this military ball. He was my +1. But we had a little girl. Like it was a little girl.
Nah, that was your girlfriend at the time you took.
I'm balled out. I'm winning. So we go to this Air Force ball, right? And everybody going downtown after the thing, right? I mean, Mama, cause she got it's a brown something.
The Buick.
That's what it was. It was the brown Buick. Yeah. So
had the Bible on the dash.
you know how Mama get down. So we going downtown. We at the waterfall or something.
Nah, we was off 288. We were going somewhere off of 288 to hang out, all of them.
Yeah.
So we following the friends and all that. It's me, him, his girlfriend in the car. We pull up to the gas station. This beeper time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mama got me the Motorola.
Yeah, so she beep him. And like, cause the thing was over with, I want to say probably about 10 o'clock, 10:30, something like that.
Yeah.
You know, we in high school, we got curfews.
Yeah.
And our mothers didn't play. Like,
You know,
I tell you to be home by 11.
you know what it is.
Yeah, you better be dotting that dough still, 10:59.
What? So we there, they end up going to the gas station somehow. He get the beat. So he go to the phone. He come running back. Eyes booked. He told old girl, hey, you get in the car with your homegirl, you get up out the backseat, you get in the car. My mama called, said that we better be home right now. Boy, I was like, oh, man. He was like, we weren't supposed to be out here anyway, man. We in trouble. Like,
So we in downtown. We heading to Green. We got to go from downtown to Greenpoint.
Boy, Pat, good for getting you in trouble.
Man, I ain't getting in trouble that, and that was surprisingly too, because I'm thinking I'm with him, I'm coming in, and my mama just as wild as his mama.
Yeah.
So I open the door, get home. She laid sleep on the couch. I open the door. She heard me. She was like, "You all right? Yeah. Had a good time? Yeah. Okay. Night."
Yeah.
He come back, man. And I want to say this was right before school let out. So at that moment, he was grounded for the last month or the first part of the summer. And after he got off punishment, I did something that ended up the month after him a whole 30 days on punishment.
Y'all boy, the lockdown all summer.
Man.
Doing a bid.
Man,
Because y'all trying to be grown.
man, we was in now, man.
Hey, that's funny. He came here, I just booked like, hey, you gotta go. You gotta get in your friend.
Hey, I don't know where you going, but you gotta get up out of here.
Where you get in the car? You go, man.
That's hilarious.
That is the truth,
Bruh.
man. That is a true story.
Nah,
And it's so crazy, man.
you definitely have a pattern, bro.
Who, me?
You.
What you talking about?
Bro, you know how many whoopings I got because of you, bro? Him and Ken Jr., they supposed to be babysitting us because they the oldest cousins. We playing basketball on the back of the door with the hanger. Bro, we break the window out of my little brother's room. We concoct this whole story. And mind you, I'm 10. He in high school. Ken Jr. in high school. So these my older cousins. I'm like, they for sure got my back. For sure got my back. Bruh, we concocted a story. My oldest cousins ain't that bright. So they leave and go home. We done already told my parents the story. And my parents was like, oh, damn, that's crazy. Okay. So they get home. They go home. And my daddy is Inspector Gadget. So he all outside investigating the damage. And he come back in. He's like, oh, so you said somebody threw a rock and it hit the window? And I'm like, yeah, man. Yeah. Pat and them done went and got a rock. Put it by the window. We done concocted all of this stuff.
The glass fell inside.
Bruh, that's the first thing my daddy said, and we too stupid to even think like that. It's like, so how they throw a rock and all the glass is outside? And I'm like, where Pat and them at? They done left me with this bogus story. But I ain't gonna say we got abused as children, but that was one of the nights it was borderline. Boy, we got beat so bad. I ain't even want to play basketball no more. That's the one story. Pat got me abused by my parents, but they love me. They didn't beat me that bad.
Man, we used to get in trouble all the time. Man, we had a good run, man.
Yeah, we did.
We had a good
Still
run.
running.
Yeah.
Still running.
So what you got going on now, man?
Man,
What's in your life? What you doing?
Working. Work for a company called Clean Earth.
Yeah.
Do receiving for them.
Okay.
I say as I'm growing, I'm appreciating stuff.
Yeah.
I'm learning how to appreciate stuff now in the moment.
Yeah.
By the end of the year, Kobe and my other cousin started next month.
Yeah.
Finna start pooling together. Well, I ain't gonna say together. Saving.
Yeah.
Separately, because my cousin like, we don't need the pool. if you go be about it, then be about it. So when we come to that date that we said,
Everybody got what they need.
yeah, and if not, then we know who the weakest link is.
Yeah.
So I was like, that do make sense. Because you pull it together, then be like, I put that in there, and so so like start next month up until July, we putting a little pool together to like I say, come July, be able to invest in something as far as a business to where we can grow. Like I'm trying to gain my financial freedom. Stuff like that. But just learning how to appreciate small wins, as well as learning that losses are also wins.
Yeah.
And then that also gives you videotape, what I would say, because we sports people.
Yeah.
In life, to where you can look back to learn how to improve and be better. And then see what I ain't gonna say failed at, but what didn't go right in the situation or whatever.
Turn those losses into lessons. Yeah. I'm gonna steal that tape though, because that's a good analogy, because it is really just like watching film. It's like, oh man, I made this mistake, but now I know moving forward, if I'm in that situation again, I'm gonna attack it like this. I'm gonna go around like this, and that way it ain't never a loss. It's just a lesson.
And then too, like I learned, and I tell people, like, change isn't overnight, and especially if it's something that either is subconscious or you consciously know you doing. That's a habit, and you want to change that. Like I said, that's that tape, to watch and all that, but also by having, I would say, your positive circle, social circle, professional circle, and all that important too, to let them know, okay, man, this is what I'm trying to change. If you see me do this, and if I'm not aware that I'm doing it, and you see me doing it and me not being aware, let me know.
Have people that can hold you accountable.
Some people let that slide.
Yeah.
And then too, that when you do change and learn how to change, you do that over again, whatever habit or what it is. And some people, like me, I had to learn to let that grow.
Yeah.
To be like, I would be down on myself, like, man, I messed up again. Same thing.
Yeah.
Did the same thing and that I said I wasn't gonna do.
Yeah.
But then I learned, like, I'm human.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
Give yourself some grace.
Exactly.
And then too, like, if it does happen, don't down yourself.
Yeah.
Because one, it's not as bad as what it used to be.
Yeah.
There you go.
And then two, you're learning from it each time to grow.
Yeah.
To where you can move on, and then eventually you in that situation, you'll be aware of it.
Yeah.
To where you ain't even doing it.
Yeah.
And then, like you say, having people to hold you accountable for it.
Yeah. That's solid. It's so funny, man, to see you. I don't even know. Can you consider this mid-40s or upper 40s? Where we at? Upper 40s now?
Mid-40s, bro. Like, what, 47?
And then just seeing each other, man, from 15 to 47.
Yeah. That's a lifetime, brother.
Man.
That's a lifetime.
And then
for
I
real.
sit here, man, and I remember telling the story. That's all I got. I asked one question off the interview sheet. I got one question. You know what? And I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen because of what he means to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I knew I wasn't finna go off this paper. But I remember, you may not even know this. Aunt Merlin and Uncle Terrence, they was living in Irving. He was going to DeVry.
We was going to.
Wait, no. Hang on, I'm gonna get that one. So that's when I first went to school. When I went to Cisco to play football, that lasted all of a semester.
Bruh.
I wasn't in school. Go to school.
Stay in school.
I went to school a semester. Boy, I got a half a credit. I wasn't in nobody class. The only class I went to was English because the English teacher was married to the football coach. I had to go to English. That's the only credit I got in the whole semester. That's a true story. And I went back to the house, right? Came back to Houston, man. And at the time, Wes was already up in Irving going to the fry. I came back home. And, man, I couldn't stay with Mama. So I called, man. I enrolled in the fry. I was in the communication. Well, follow me on this. You know how good I am with computers. Guess what my major was? Communication. Yeah. Like I came back and I think it was like some kind of computer technology.
Computer information.
That's what it was. That's what it was. That's what I was made.
Soon as they told you the name of the class, you been, man, I'm gonna go ahead and withdraw, man.
In layman's term, it was computer programming. That's all we
were.
That's
what I was in. Yeah. So
it's come from a guy who got an Android. You should have knew that one.
I got one too, man.
Man, y'all two peas in the pod, bro. Y'all still the same.
So I move up, right? I move up to Irving. I'm enrolled in DeVry. But in DeVry, they ain't like regular school. Like you live on your own, you go to work and all this stuff, right? I move in with Aunt Merlin. So Aunt Merlin put me up. Shout out Aunt Merlin, Uncle Terrence for showing love. But I couldn't do it. I was like, you know what I'm saying? I'm hanging out with them, but she gave me a curfew.
Hey, Merlin gave you a curfew?
She gave me a curfew. Oh, yeah. But, I mean, it's her house, her rules.
We still like 18, 19.
Yeah. And then plus we had Asha, and Asha's young too, you know what I mean? So it was that kind of thing. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to move out. I move in with this dude. Man, if that wasn't the best, worst mistake.
I was about to say, when great decisions go wrong.
And then that's when I had that little Suzuki sidekick. I had a little Suzuki sidekick, man. You ride around
that little kid and play truck.
Man, if I tell you.
But no, you can't.
That was the best, worst mistake I've made in my entire life, boy. I had fun and no fun at the same time.
The funniest part is when I tell people I went to the VRA, because the only other person that ever say that is Mike Epps. Like, that was part of his shtick. Like, he went to the VRA, and I was like, I tell that, like, the VRA. I'm like, it ain't what it is with the commercials now. Like, when we went, it wasn't that. I'm like, and because originally pitched to me, I'm thinking, it's like ITT Tech and all that. So I'm going to get a degree just by showing up.
Yeah.
So I'm like, boom. And then after my mom passed, everybody felt like your mama wanted you to do this. So I'm like, okay, I'm all right. I ain't care. Like, it was just like my mama said this was, so she wanted me to do that, so I did it.
Yeah.
And getting there, I tell them like, man, that wasn't like that was for what we would call mathematicians. The higher up educated people in high school would have went there.
Really?
Like the basic one, like us. We was ITT Tech and all that. Like show up there, I'm here. Oh, here's your certificate.
We needed to go to ABDC college.
But because you had to be on top. Like missing a day, and like they saying, missing a day was
you
like
behind
missing
a week. Yeah.
Bro, and we never showed up. I told him what I learned at DeVry was how to play dominoes and hang out. Like, I would go there.
You can't write no code.
What? And he say stories, this story. So, my second semester, when he showed up that semester,
Yeah.
only reason I passed that is I dated a girl that took the same course. She just went in the morning time and I was in the afternoon. So it passed that time, so they really can't do nothing. But
Got your limitations
yeah,
up.
but no, she did my work and turned it in for me. I'm like, they not checking you if you like you signed in sheets, so she knew my name, signed it in and all that. Did my work. Like, that's how I passed that semester.
Oh my God.
And then after that, but no, I would show up there, man, and it's in the rec area. Kitchen or cafeteria, they wreck. I go in there, I see him playing dominoes. I'm sitting down.
Partner.
Classes started at 1. So we getting there about 12:30, man, games in. So everybody that's leaving from the morning time is coming out, and we had all our friends there, so they see that, and they sitting.
Yeah, everybody sitting. Now I got
It's
domino
time for
turn.
them to go home, but we coming in, so
Y'all
they
getting
can
up for
be
school.
they can sit there however long they want it.
Yeah.
But we supposed
They work is already done.
Man, they be like, bro, we finna leave. Like, I'm finna leave with
Me
you.
too.
Then. And they're like, didn't you just get here though? What that mean? Yeah,
That's
that was
why
like,
I went to the military.
Yeah. And that was the start of my downfall. I ain't gonna see down adventure in life, man. Yeah, that was.
Man, that was the truth, man. We tore it up.
That's hilarious.
We tore it up. It was a good run. We had and I wasn't that no long time. I think I was there for what, maybe a semester. I went another.
Well, that was your education limit.
We was there like
No, we wasn't really. I was there.
yeah, because I'm gonna say it was like a summer. It was because it was year round. So when he got there, I want to say it's like spring to summer, and we stayed up until that following year, February. And then that February, that's when
I left before that because I went back to Houston in '96. And I got a job because I was trying to get into the delayed enlistment program, but I was high, so I couldn't go. True story. That's a true story. I don't
that was another thing we learned at the Rock. I forgot to mention that one. We in high school and stuff like that.
Nope.
Like we was square,
Yep.
and that's why they was like we boyfriend. We didn't do nothing.
Nope.
Everybody partied and stuff like that.
We never do none
Our
of that
mamas
stuff.
wasn't letting us do that. We barely could go over each other's house,
And they knew each other. Our mamas
and
knew
then
each other.
spend the night. Oh, that was over with. Hey man, can I go stay at Patrick? Nope. Can Wes come over here? Nope. It's just
See him at school tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what it was. So like I say, when we got out and got there, and then like the circle and all that, they entered. Boy, I say boy.
It's hard. We can't even tell that on the
Boy,
podcast.
Yeah, it ain't PG.
Man.
That's the 10 o'clock podcast.
Yeah, that's the Patreon version.
Yeah, you can't do that.
To pay for them stories.
Yeah.
Oh, they pay. Yeah.
For sure. Man, I really could do this all day, but we got to wrap this up. So, at the end of every show, we play this little game called Pick One.
Okay.
You got 2 options. I'm going to give you 2 choices. You got to pick one. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Michigan or Texas?
Man, come on. It's Michigan. Go blue.
Horizon or Lumina?
I'm going to go with that Lumina.
You ain't like the red car?
I'm going with
But
that.
we had the red car
We
rolling.
were, man, but they laughed that bad boy out. Like, they called that the go-kart car. I remember once, it was a hatchback.
Yeah.
And I parked it at the field house when we going, because that was my first car in high school.
Yeah.
Like, senior year. So 2 of the linemen came out there. Shook this how light it was. They shook it to where it rocked.
Till it moved.
And they spent it sideways like this. They took it from going like this and turned it that way. Oh man, no, this is not a real car. If you can, no. So I'm the Lumina, man. Yeah,
Lumina.
and there's more, yeah.
There's more vehicle.
There's more memories and the Lumina.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
But
bro.
the
That,
Horizon used to get us to the
it
Greens
did,
Point Mall,
that
man.
did, but you know,
the Lumina.
that Lou.
Tooey's last question. If I give you the phrase, this is my moment, what's the first thing come to your mind?
To be proud of the moment I'm in right now.
Yeah.
That's what come to mind. Just enjoy it.
Yeah.
I've learned, because I'm my biggest critic.
Yeah.
So I've always been big on myself and never appreciated even just like the smallest things as far as wins and stuff like that or achievements that I may have. So now, even like that, this is my moment. In my moment, I'm being in my moment. To enjoy it. Yes, enjoy it and just be thankful.
That's a great answer, because just to be present in the moment. And everybody's their own, I ain't gonna say everybody, but I feel like a lot of people are their own worst enemy, the people that they stand in front of themselves, so to speak. But we always got to remember that the small victories equal the big victory. So that's a nugget I'm gonna take away from this. Just stack the small wins, because that's what's gonna create the overall big picture.
I tell people nowadays, like, there's no franchise that just started or came into whatever game they doing and just bam.
Yeah.
We there at the championship. Like, boom. Like, you're going to have those wins and losses, learn how to accept them to where eventually building up and going, you'll get to that championship. Whatever your championship is, you'll get there as long as you keep going and learning how to accept both wins and losses. And don't treat them different. Just treat them the same. And know that, hey, I've been here. I know how to act.
Yeah, facts. Wes?
Yes, sir.
We done.
It's nice being here, man. Hey, before I know it's over.
Off to close up. What you got?
Yeah, I want to thank you, man, for allowing me to be here
already.
And doing this. You doing a good job, bro. Like, when you first started, I kind of like, man, Pat got a thing, and I felt some type of way because I never was on it. Yeah. But then when you gave me that opportunity and asked me to come, so yes, man, yes, I appreciate what you're doing.
Yeah.
And I thank you, man.
Man, we appreciate you, brother. It's been one of the funniest episodes that we've had today, bro. I literally cried tears in here. So, man, we appreciate you, brother, and thank you for spending time with us today.
Thank both of y'all, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, guys, it's funny, and I get emotional when I talk to them because I talk about people to carry your casket, have enough. And I got 2 of my 6 sitting in the room with me right now, and it's a good time, and I'm extremely blessed to have people like y'all in my life, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all with everything that I got. Find you somebody, man, that keep in your life that means something to you, and love them and cherish them, man, and it's all right to show them and tell them that you care about them. And then at the end of the day, go get it!
Join the movement, we bringing people together, bringing positivity, making changes for the better. Cause it's all about growth, all about success. We wanna see you rise, wanna see you at your best.